predictability. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows your tune. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon.
Hundreds of people walk through Yunagi Station each day. The main purpose of this location is to allow an easy, fast, and smooth movement of people. That's why the accessibility is a main consideration in this space. Today we're going to analyze 3 aspects of this location and see how they work.
Based on this purpose, the main stakeholders are users, because the design features of the location impact directly with them. In this context, the accessibility features are imperative to provide comfort to the users in this location. In addition, this accessibility has to be equal for all the users, including seniors and people in wheelchairs. Other stakeholder is the Toronto Transit Commission. The TTC is committed to making its services accessible in order to better meet the needs of seniors and people with disabilities in the City of Toronto, and has a systematic program in place to ensure that this is accomplished in a cost-effective and timely manner. The Accessible Transit Services Plan documents report on the status of the various TTC accessibility initiatives on ongoing plans. Then the last stakeholder is the City of Toronto government. The government of the City of Toronto champions the economic, social, and environmental validity of the city. The city strives to provide a high quality and affordable services that respond to the needs of our communities and invests in the infrastructure to support city building.
Meeting the main purpose of the TTC Union Station and the stakeholders' interests, 3 aspects of these locations are related with the accessibility of it. They are, first, the access points, which include ramps, elevator, and gates. Second, the transfer machine. Third, signage and wayfinding. Next features are based on the Toronto Accessibility Design Guideline, which objective is to be used by all sectors to conduct accessibility audits and to plan developments, making Toronto a barrier-free community. The provision of ramps is strongly preferred over platform lifts. Interior ramps should have a maximum slope of 1 in 12. However, a slope of 1 in 15 is preferred. The maximum length of any ramp is 9 meters between level landing areas. Where needed, elevators and passenger platform lifts should be designed to be usable independently by and accessible to persons using wheelchairs and scooters in all public facilities. Passenger elevating devices should comply with the most recent Canadian standards, such as the safety code for elevators. Controls and buttons should include tactile information to ensure easy use by persons who have visual limitations. Controls and buttons should be easy to reach and push, be raised and require minimal strength to activate. As we can see, the elevator helps easing the person in wheelchair mobility and at the same time it does not interrupt the flow of people. This is a feature that helps this location accomplishing its purpose properly.
About the second factor, we have the transferring ticket machines. Both interior and exterior ticketing machines for parking, fares, or general admission should be accessible to persons with limited manual dexterity, persons using mobility devices, and persons with low vision. Ticket dispensing machines should not have operable or dispensing parts higher than 1,200 mm or lower than 915 mm.
The last factors considered are signage and wayfinding. Persons with visual limitations, seniors, persons with cognitive limitations, and persons whose primary language is not English may be highly dependent on a comprehensive signage system for orientation and wayfinding in large or complex buildings, where public services or programs are provided. Such signage and complementary wayfinding strategies must be logical, consistent in design and distribution throughout the building, and include lettering, numbers, pictograms, or icons that are legible and easy to comprehend.
Think is accessibility here at the station?
It's good, but it could be better because tourists from different countries or people who are new here, they sometimes find it overwhelming to find the signals like to where to go, or then sometimes people who are handicapped, for example, people who need wheelchairs to be transported, they sometimes feel that climbing the elevators or climbing the staircases is difficult. So if there was a way in which people with wheelchairs could easily be moved from one to another, it could be great. And yeah, and sometimes also people who don't know English that much, who are not very proficient in English, they feel overwhelmed because the only language is English. So if there were multiple languages, then it would be better.
Okay, thank you so much.
According to the Toronto Accessibility Design Guideline and the human factors before mentioned, signage and wayfinding can be improved to accomplish the purpose of allowing a fast and easy flow of people in the TTC Union Station. The main way to improve the signage is to use a principle of universal design, which is make a design intuitive. First, signage and wayfinding must be in the range of established in the Toronto Accessibility Guideline. All directional signage and location signage should be mounted at eye level between 1,370 mm and 1,525 mm high, for quick and easy identification by persons who has visual limitation. Second, consider the high range of international people in Toronto and their different cultures, in particular the languages. Signage should be writing in more languages or use more images which can be understood for a much longer people due to the fact that in that case language is not going to be a barrier. Third, the signal of the elevator is similar to the washrooms signal used in the airport, would have caused confusion in some users. The design should be more intuitive in order to avoid misinterpretations. And finally, people that is new in this location spend a lot of time finding the corner lines. To solve that, it will be useful to use different and strong colors to differentiate the lines.